lead
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, the London one especially just flew off. I did hundreds of orders in the first day
Yeah.
of just like I kind of timed it perfectly to like launch ads on the day, so it kind of like built up as
Hmm.
people finished. And for that, it was only a week period really where I could run the ads, but it was really good ROAS, really sold well. And
Nice.
because again, what you could do is it was so personal to them because they'd just run it or they'd run it in the past, and then you could put your name, time, and date on. So it just was like this customizable element. There's a bit more work to it because every single one had to slightly edit and Photoshop for 5 minutes, but you know, I'd rather that than not be selling.
Yeah. Also, you would manually doing all the changes to it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if it got to a point where there's loads of these, and it'd have to be hired out by someone in Fiverr or something. But
Yeah. Yeah.
but the designs were all hired. Was graphic designed by someone who I hired off Fiverr.
Nice.
Yeah, so I didn't do
Perfect.
any of the design work or anything. I just did like the little tweaks.
Next time you can offer like different SKUs of that, like different colors, different background colors
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. Well, I'm building them out now. So like I got the London, Leeds, Manchester,
Hmm.
and then people are asking for different ones. Like some people got in touch about this is again this thing I was just on about. Oh, have you got the? Could you do the Isle of Wight one? Could you do the Berlin one? And then so I'm doing like customized ones for them, but at a much higher price
Yeah.
because I've got to pay the Fiverr guy. He's got his 5 day period time for him to put it back, and then it's no different to me. But it's like
Yeah.
it's just that time period. So yeah, so that's been pretty cool. I've got my shop in Victoria Quarter on in June, so that's pretty exciting.
Nice.
So that's running for the whole of June. I've got 5 interviews tomorrow with different staff. So I've got a morning in Dakota, like back to back interviews.
Nice. You're doing it in Dakota. That's a flex, mate. That's a flex.
Well, I thought it's a good place to do it in town.
Yeah, well, they're gonna rock up and think this guy's gonna pay me tons of money. Like you just sipping Negronis, like while you're interviewing him,
Do you know what? I was in
just
there.
eating your steak and drinking your Negronis. Like,
I was in there last week. The idea was put on because I was in there last week and someone was having an interview, and I thought that is such a cool place to have an interview. So I was like, right, I'm doing that.
love it, love
Yeah,
it.
so just interview, see how it goes. I basically need to like try and hire people that are like quite confident and like can kind of could happy to sell. So I'm trying to see if I can find two or three of them. That'd be great.
Yeah,
And I'm going to do it on like a commission basis. So like they get a set wage, but if it does over 200-300 quid a day, they make 10-15% of everything that sell after.
yeah, yeah,
Kind of like really push like people who are into selling.
yeah, yeah. That's good, man. Nice, cool. Well, I'll let you
Yeah.
get back to your day, and we'll catch up. I think I'm seeing Ben next week.
Oh yeah,
I think I might be meeting him on Wednesday. So if you're around next Wednesday,
I'm seeing him. Do you know what? I see him on Tuesdays at the minute.
do you?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm seeing him next Tuesday if you want to as well, but if you want to tie it all in, but
Oh, I can't do Tuesday. I have my calls on Tuesday, so it's a
we'll do one
bit
the
of a
week
shame.
after, so where we all do it. But yeah, we've been doing it the last couple of Tuesdays. It's been really good,
Yeah,
just to like push each other on certain things.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Nice.
and we'd done a couple in town. He were on about he was massive into coffee, so we'd gone to this coffee spot, and then he's come. I've asked him if he wants to come over. He's going to come over to Carverley this next Tuesday and just work from my
Nice.
local.
Nice.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll do something where we all catch up and
Yeah,
just
yeah. 100%, man.
throw ideas and then work for a bit. Just have our laptops and just carry on
Yeah, yeah.
working.
Cool,
Yeah,
man. All right. Well, have a good one.
yeah.